Welcome to the course schedule. Now really quickly I want to go over some of the features of the page. If you see below down here we have an overview of all the projects and the schedules of the due dates in summary format. You can also access them if you were to go into this calendar here. You could go to agenda and you could switch views and you could print that out as well. Okay. You might want to print it out periodically in case there's any changes, especially if I announce that there's some kind of a change. The agenda won't ever move where your assignment is due any earlier. It might change where it's due later. But anyhow, okay, going back to the month, what you want to do is if you want to have these reminders sent to you that something is coming up, you can add the calendar. I'm going to show you how to do that really quick. Go ahead and click on your Google Calendar. When you click on it, it's going to ask you to log into your UH email. So go ahead and do that. Because it is a UH account, it kind of goes through this other process of authentication through the system. So you're going to want to click here. Then you're going to want to type in your username and password. And now once you logged into your account, it is going to ask you if you want to add all these due dates from the calendar. You want to do yes. Okay. And what you'll notice is that it'll show up here on your list of calendars. Okay. When you go to the calendar, the one that says Art 112 due dates, you can click on this little pull down menu here and you can do calendar settings, or you can do reminders and notifications. I'm going to do reminders and notifications here. And what you can do is you can tell them how it is that you want to be notified when these certain events happen. So you can click on these, or you can do text message. And then also you can just do set added reminder so that it reminds you of the event that's coming up. Now you can do a pop-up, or you can do an email and it can send it to you like 10 minutes before, or you can say 1 day before or 2 days before. I usually do a setting of like 4 days and then also another setting for like 2 days before or the day before, just so that I'm kind of reminded, because sometimes even if they remind me 2 days before, I might forget the day that it's due. So I like to get some constant reminders, or some periodic reminders. So I do 2 events. You would then, if you wanted another one, you could do, I'm going to change this one to email. You could do email and then within like 1 day or whatever. Okay, so whatever works for you based on how you want to be reminded. When you have your settings set, you can click here that you want everything via email, or if you prefer via text, that's fine. And then you can just hit save. Okay. And then basically you've subscribed. You can just click on the calendar and you can view it. I'm going to go ahead and go to month, and you'll notice that it's been input into my UH calendar. Okay. All right, so that's one thing. I'm going to go ahead and close out of this. The other thing with this calendar is you want to take note, as I mentioned in one of the intro videos, that the week begins on Monday. So lectures and homework will be assigned here and will be accessible here on Monday. And then for each week, the homework will be due on the following Sunday. Okay, so the earlier you get to look at the lessons, the better. Office hours right now are currently going to be held on Wednesday. That might change if there's a different demand from the students. But basically, the earlier you get to look at the lessons, the faster you might generate questions, and then you can get them resolved on Wednesday in time to have your homework turned in by Sunday at noon, which is generally when the homework is due unless otherwise stated. Okay? So hopefully this is helpful to you. Please make sure to set your own notifications. It won't automatically know to send them to you. You have to enroll all your information. You have to register all your information into the system, okay? All right. Good luck.